Hi, my name's Talley, and this is my submission for why I think I am the Paleo FX super fan. My kids like to watch, reality shows like American Idol and The Voice, and they're always talking about the story of the people, that they want to be on a contestant, and then how also there's a story behind the story a lot of times, and I try to explain to them that is the human situation, is the story that, as humans, as people, we live a life of a story, and that these stories kind of come together to create a tapestry of who we are and then how we interact with others. So before I tell you why I want to be the Paleo FX, or why I think I am the Paleo FX superfan, first here's the story behind the story. About a year and a half ago, I was feeling okay, but all of a sudden started feeling bad. Went to the doctor and was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. So we, started some treatment with chemo and radiation. Turns out that the tumor had grown not only inside the colon but outside and spread into my lymphatic system and blood system, nervous system, and so that made it stage 4. So December of 2010, I had surgery to remove that and started about 6 months of chemo. 3 months into it, they realized that it had spread to my lungs and some lymph nodes in my chest. And so we finished up that round of chemo, took a little break, had surgery last July to remove some pieces of my lungs and some lymph nodes. Then gave my body some rest, had another surgery last December to reconnect things that had been disconnected with the first surgery so my colon could heal. And then things look good. And so, I was feeling good. First of the year came around, heard about the Paleo FX symposium, and thought, this sounds like a neat thing to go to, because I have been reading about the primal and paleo. I have a brother-in-law who lives the paleo lifestyle, so it's something I've been really interested in. And so I went ahead and signed up for the symposium, got everything set up, and last month, 1st of February, I went back for my 3-month checkup after the surgery, and had a CT scan and a PET scan, and turned into a biopsy, and turns out that the cancer has again returned, at least to my lymph nodes here in my chest, and perhaps my lung as well. So now I've started another round of chemo, different drugs, different side effects, but it's all good. So there's a story behind the story of who I am, so here, paleo, primal, cancer. But that's not really why I think I'm the Paleo FX super fan. Here's the reason for that. I've been, again, reading about paleo and primal living and thinking, when I get healthy, that's when I'll do it. But it dawned on me, why do I need to wait till I'm healthy? Why not put this lifestyle into a context of an unhealthy body? That's what the symposium is about, is theory into practice. Not everyone's going to be healthy. So why not see what happens with a primal lifestyle, a paleo lifestyle, put into a body that's full of cancer, full of chemo, what kind of chemicals running through, and just see what happens. So I'm hoping that with this experiment of mine, we'll be able to help others, not only inside the paleo primal community, but also within the cancer community, to figure out, is there a better way to control some of the side effects, some of the things that you have to live with day to day in going through treatment. Now, the other reason that I think I'm the paleo superfan is that, once they said, okay, Ben, you've got to go through chemo again, well, the first thing I did was broke out my calendar, because the way the chemo schedule, the cycle works is, your week on chemo, the week off, and the week on, and the week off. And so I counted out the weeks and realized that the week of the symposium, I'm going to be on treatment. So I convinced the doctors to push treatment out a week, so that then the symposium would fall on an off week instead of an on week. So I think that makes me a super fan, and that I'm able to convince MD Anderson that we need to put this off, and that they see that it's at least valuable enough to of an idea to let me put off the treatment for a week so I can attend the symposium. So thank you for your time, thank you for listening, and I look forward to seeing everybody there.